Hey, live. Am I good? Oh, wait, hold on. I got to have my music now.
Talk to you a minute. Fellas, I wonder would you mind if I talk to you a minute. I don't know. I true love and I lost it. I'm suffering all this pain that love caused me. I don't know.
What's going on, good people? Let me get these shout outs in here. Get these shout outs going. Yeah. Alright, so first and foremost, I gotta give a shout out to my man DJ Just J. Okay. What's up, brother? He says, hey, live. Give a shout out to Lauren. Give a shout out to Joey JoJo Jr. Give a shout out to Yurby. Give a shout out to Fair Play. What's happening? Give a shout out to KD. What's going on? Southern Girl, what it do? Rowena, what's happening? Good evening. Yes, yes. Give a shout out to my man Brielle. What's up, boy? Yeah, congratulations, boy, on being a daddy, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Give a shout out to Lady. Give a shout out to Lattice Artist Tall or La for short. That's what's up. Yeah, buddy. Give a shout out to my man Chris Thorne. CT, what it do, brother? What it do? Let's see here. Give a shout out to Low RCS. Give a shout out to my boy D. Hey D, just want to let you know you ain't shit. Give a shout out to Mr. Bonds. Give a shout out to Lady again. Give a shout out to Clive Darby. What up, brother? What up, Clive? Let's see. Give a shout out to Michelle. Michelle always representing. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, actually, I gotta make some adjustments here. Just a second. Give a shout out to who else? We got Darcy. Yes, indeed. Skull, what's up, brother? Shout out to everybody else that came through. Man, I'm glad y'all here. Actually, I'm gonna do a few things real quick on the back end, and hopefully get some things together. Here we go. That for you. Let's see here. Gotta do that for you. And let's see. What? I think, yeah. All right. Yes, indeed. So, thank everybody for coming through on today. Let me see. Go ahead and close that out there. We're done with the music side of the game. So, I'm glad to see that everybody came through to holler at your boy for a minute. I'm really excited about what's happening on today. This is something I've been thinking about for a while. Finally put it together, and tonight is gonna be when I actually drop it. So, as you can see in the title of the show, I got this thing where I'm just saying TRR. That's the relationship rehab. Launches an all new series, and it's called From Daddies to Daughters. So, From Daddies to Daughters. So, what is that, right? What is From Daddies to Daughters? I'm going to tell you because you came by on tonight. So, I wanted to do something, different. I wanted to do something that was, we got a lot of good things going on, and everybody that's in Soto Nation, and that's just, supporting everything that we've been doing, and everybody that has embraced me and my platform and has come over and done so much support, has helped me out in tremendous ways that I never thought that I would receive, but they absolutely came in and just showed love, and I appreciate that. So I just wanted to say, hey, I am just so appreciative of all of the love that I've been getting. But I wanted to make sure that I did something. I was thinking about this. Like, you know, we talk about a lot of times about relationships on this platform and how we don't have the tools, you know, to do certain things, which is why we're not as successful in a lot of relationships as we should be. And because of that, I think that I said this kind of led me to thinking about, well, what could I do? What could I do that's different? What can I do that's new? Something that's not really around that, or at least I haven't seen. I said, I'm going to do something that's going to say, hey, this is going to be something that we can actually not just use right now today, but we can like pass things down. So the new series is called From Daddies to Daughters. And basically what it's about, it's basically going to be, you know, me just giving those words of wisdom, those words of encouragement, giving you those things that you wished and that we wish as women would have, you know, learned in that you learned at 40 that you would wish you knew at 14. Those things that fathers wish we would have told our daughters if we was in the picture, if we wasn't dead, if we wasn't divorced, or whatever the case may be. There's so many things that you miss out on that are opportunities for day-to-day encouragement, day-to-day education that we miss out with our children. And that's for boys too. And I am going to start one for boys, but I wanted to do the one for girls first. I didn't want to do like the two at the same time. I wanted to do a series that's strictly for our little girls, our little women, our little ladies, and our grown women. And then I'm going to turn right back around and do something for the boys, for our sons, and all that stuff too. So that's definitely already in the works. That's going to happen. I'm just going to do it right after this series. So I wanted to do the girls first because I believe that a lot of our girls, they have it worse than the boys when it comes to just, you know, growing up and surviving childhood. I think that our little girls go through so much and they suffer and are preyed upon and are, you know, there's nobody there to defend them, you know, when it comes to, you know, the amount of mistreatment, the amount of abuse, the lack of knowledge, the lack of parenting that they receive. You know, they don't get it and there aren't men there to help them. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to put something together, and basically what I wanted to do with this first one, I wanted to do like a live show because I wanted to explain it to everybody, and also I wanted to give the opportunity for anybody that sees this video now, that watches this video, you know, 20 minutes from now, 2 hours from now, 2 years from now, 2 months from now. If you think there's something that, you know, you would like for me to touch on or like for me to speak about, I actually have a long list, but if there is something that I may have missed, I would love for you to email me at therelationshiprehab@gmail.com. Email me your thoughts and ideas, and I will definitely, you know, look those over. If it's already on my list, then I ain't going to, you know, I'm just going to keep moving in the order that I'm moving in. But if it's something that I may have missed, I will definitely add it to the list. So I definitely want you guys to definitely be a part of this. I want this to be something organic. I want this to be something that we all grow and learn from. And I also want it to be something that is passed down and passed along for not just today, but for, you know, years to come. So what I wanted to do was I'm going to basically do like short 15, no more than 20-minute videos. And those videos are going to cover those topics. And it's literally going to be me talking as if I'm talking to my daughter. That was one of the things that inspired this. Was I was thinking of ways for me to, you know, tell those things that I would want my daughter to know. And I said, well, I'm going to be here, so I'm telling my daughter everything as you know, time goes on. But what if for some strange reason or for some unforeseen reason something happens to me and I'm gone? You know what I'm saying? There's so much that I want my daughter to become. There's so many relationship tools that I want my daughter to have that she just can't possess right now, with her only being 4. So I said, well, I want to do something now for her, but also if other little girls, if other young women, other young ladies, young mothers, old women can benefit from this, and this is something that they can pass down to their younger nieces and give them to their sisters and younger siblings and cousins or whatever, then absolutely I want it to be there. I want it to be something that can actually do that. Now, I would like to have like something to where I could, because I saw somebody put something in there about PowerPoints or something like that. I would like to have something where I could have like bullet points that could fly across the screen. I'm not that savvy just yet. So if that comes along, great. But as of right now, That ain't happening. You just gonna get your boy spitting knowledge. That's just how it's gonna be. So, along the lines though, I would like to do that. If I can get a hold of one of my guys, Mike, if you're out there in the world, Mike Petrangelo, man, I need you, man. I don't know where you at. I done text you. Hey, I done reached out to you, man, and you ain't got back to me, man. I need you, brother. I need you. But if I can do that, then I will. I'm gonna try to keep it to where it's something that's just basically like one topic here, one topic there, and I just expound on it a little bit. I don't want to make it to where it's long. I wanted something where you can just like email a link to your niece or send a link to your daughter and say, here, you need to watch this. That's what I want it to be. I want it to be something that can quick hit, something that can get on, and they can say, oh, wow, I didn't think of it like that. Or, oh, yeah, this is something I think that they could benefit from, and they can send it to them, they can watch it. So I'm going to definitely try to keep it as clean as I possibly can. No promises, but I'm definitely going to do that because I want it to be something to where anybody can watch it. And it's going to be definitely truthful. It's going to be real, but I'm definitely going to try to make it to where just about anybody can actually do it. Okay? So, that's one of the first things that I want to say as to why I'm doing it. The other thing is, like I said before, is that things that that men, because we as fathers, we have children, and there are a lot of fathers that are not in their children's lives every day. I ain't talking if you a weekend daddy, if you every other week daddy, if you're twice a month daddy. You're doing what you can, but that's not enough. There's nothing like being at home with your child every single day. And shout out to Brielle that's about to have a baby. Let me tell you something, man. Whatever it is that you're doing, as much as you excited about your kid, just, hey, man, my advice to you is to be there with your kid every day. Because there's so much more of an impact that you have being there with your kid. You get the good stuff, just the laughs and the bonding and all that stuff. But you get to see your child grow and develop. And because you are there in the home every day, you get to shape that. You get to mold that. You get to see those little attitudes and those little character traits that aren't going to do that kid any good, and you stomp those things out. That's why you don't have, so your kid not the kid throwing a temper tantrum in the Walmart and the toy aisle because they can't get their toy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, those are the things that we see in the stores. We be like, ooh, look at this boy, this kid over here. Boy, y'all see that kid? You see that happening, and you see the parent like, I don't know what to do. And that's just because they didn't do it at home. What you do at home is what your kid is going to do out in the streets. It's a proven fact. They always do it. And they'll say, I don't know why he's doing this, why Tommy's doing this. At the end of the day, that's what they do at home. You just give them their way quicker at home. And because you can't do it out in the store, they clowning. So that's what they do. But that's something that I could definitely say, being there every day, being there with your kid, and being able to shape and mold that kid, it is so crucial and critical to who your child is and how your child just grows to become a young person, into a young adult, into an adult. So this is one of the things that I wanted to do too, is to say, because I believe that a lot of parents, a lot of women, a lot of men, they don't know what to tell their children. They don't know what to tell their daughters. They don't have the tools, because parenting is not taught. It is something that is learned on the go, in the moment. It's fluid, it's organic, it's always happening, it's always changing. But a lot of times we don't make the right decisions, and we wind up letting the TV, we wind up letting the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Twitters raise our children. And that's something that, hey, I don't want to do that. So I wanted to create something that people could use to give to their children, that they can watch. It's a visual media. They can hear somebody talking. Hey, if you trust or you agree with what I'm saying, great. If you don't, just keep moving it on. So that was definitely one of the things that I wanted to make sure I did. Also, for the men and women who don't have their kids in the right. So for the men and women who don't have their kids in their lives or don't know how to talk to their children, there are plenty of fathers, plenty of mothers that have children and don't know how to talk to them. They don't know how to reach them and communicate with them on that real, raw, uncut level. They don't know how to be transparent with their children, and therefore it is extremely difficult for their children to be transparent with them. So there's a big disconnect, which is another reason why I'm doing this. So I wanted to make sure that this was something that, hey, that parents can also use to help them, and they can go eat. And I don't care if you watch me and then you take what I said and go tell your kid. So be it. That's fine. If you think you can't have this type of conversation with your kid with a specific topic that I'm talking about, then you can be the one to say, hey, look, I know that this might be something that you may be going through or you may be experiencing. I want you to watch this because this is something that I saw and I agree with it, and I would like for you to see it and tell me your thoughts. I could even spark a conversation. So that's what I want to do. So I hope that that this is something that, hey, that can grow, that can get big, that you guys can share, give it out to everybody. And I'm really looking forward to this being something that is really going to help people become better versions of themselves, because that's what I do. I'm Brian Redmond, the doctor of discussion. The relationship rehab is about discussing. So I hope this is what this can grow into and become. And like I said, I have a great list of things that I want to do and things that I want to talk about. And I'm going to cover as much as I can. I'm going to talk about as many things as I possibly can. I'm going to be raw and real. But if there's something, like I said, that you guys think that I could cover or an idea that you have, email me at therelationshiprehab@gmail.com. The Relationship Rehab, all one word, at gmail.com. Email your boy and let me know. So I'm asking everybody that is watching this, if you watching this right now and it's your first time, whether it's live or whether it's on the repeat side of the game, I'm asking that you go ahead and make sure that you have subscribed to this channel. I want to make sure that you actually have shared this channel with somebody, and damn sure click the like. Now, that's price of admission. If you watching this, click the like. But I definitely want to make sure that this is something that when I do them, because I'm really just going to like record them and put them out there. If there is something that is like I believe is maybe a big enough topic, or I get a lot of feedback about it, we can absolutely do a show and have a discussion about it. If somebody disagrees with something that I'm saying, if they have a different opinion to what it is that I'm saying, would absolutely love to have a discussion about it. So we can definitely do that on the live side of the game. But I definitely want to make sure that these videos are short and to the point for us to be able to get out to other people. And I hope that that you guys will share that. I'm asking that you guys share that. I'm asking that you guys get them out there. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I covered those things, just to give you a brief synopsis of what it's going to be about. I hope that, you know, people like this. Thank you so much, Lat. I appreciate. Wait, why is your name like that? I thought I gave you a. Ah, no, I didn't. Ha ha. Yep. That was the other person I missed. But yeah, I want to make sure that that you guys can actually definitely use this and share this and help me grow this thing. So that's pretty much going to be it. I'm going to probably be recording these, like I said, and uploading them as much as I possibly can, at least a couple times a week. I want to go ahead and like because I got a lot of stuff on here that I want to get out. So I'm going to like really like get this series rolling. It's just going to be like a series on a playlist on the channel. So you'll literally be able to see it. You'll be able to just see them all, and you can just boom, 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 hit them or whatever, and people can just see them and watch them from there. And then I can definitely just push those out, and then people can say, hey, you know, give me feedback on them and send me back emails and all that kind of stuff about it, and we can actually chop it up from there. So just to give you guys I guess I wanted to do one of the first ones I wanted to do with you guys. So since you guys are here, I'm not just gonna leave you empty-handed. I'm gonna give you something that you can go out and say, hey, I was there when he did that one. That was the first one he ever did, so here we go. This is what's up. So my first thing that I wanted to do and I wanted to address, and I'm probably going to do this on a video separately too, so this can be sent out. But the first thing that I wanted to give you guys, just so I can give you guys an idea of what it's going to be like, is always be a lady. That's going to be my first one. And basically what I'm talking about with that is always being a lady is I don't want my little girl, and this is to my daughter, my little girl, Destiny. Sweetheart, this is what I mean by always being a lady. I don't want you to assume the role of a man. I don't want you to have a masculine vibe about yourself. I don't want you to be this super strong person. I don't want you to be that. I want you to be a lady, meaning that I want you to carry yourself like a lady. I want you to speak like a lady. A lady is soft-spoken. A lady can definitely get her point across without yelling, without being loud. The people of today talking about, yeah, bruh, talking with their hands like this, being all loud and screaming. That is not what a lady does. A lady learns how to listen, and a lady learns when to speak. And when she speaks, it should be in a soft tone. It should be in a calming tone. You can get your point across to anybody by just speaking in a soft tone. And at the end of the day, yes, there are men that yell. Yes, there are men that holler. That is not what a lady should do. A lady should be soft. A lady should be gentle. A lady should be calming. Why? Because a man is kind of the opposite of that. So you are to complement each other. So if you have your man that you're talking to, that you're spending time with, that man is a little more aggressive. He is a little bit more manly, if you will. He's going to be able to raise his voice. He will be respectful, but he can still sometimes speak passionately to the point to where he is loud. You as a lady, you don't have to do that because of the way that you carry yourself. You carry and command a different type of power. So that being where you don't have to equally match what it is that he does, you have to just do it a different way. And you will get the same exact result. You will be able to get your point across. Now, if you are being a lady and you can't conversate with somebody, you can't have an exchange of words with somebody, then as a lady, you need to excuse yourself and not go back and forth with that person and not be that person that tries to make that person understand you and this person is being disrespectful, or this person is being too loud. If they can't hear you, then you don't need to speak to them. It's just that simple. So when you're talking about carrying yourself as a lady, the way that you dress, a lady doesn't have to show off her body. A lady doesn't have to display her body. You don't have to lead with your body. You lead with who you are as a person, your inner qualities, who you are as far as the type of person that you are, as far as smiling, as far as being respectful, as far as being pleasant. Those are the things that a lady does. You need to make sure that you always carry yourself in that manner. You don't lead with your body. You always lead with your mind and let your mind be your presence. You let that be what speaks for you. That is your tool. Not these, not your butt. Your mind is your tool. That is your most important asset. What you do and who you are as a person is your most important asset. Now, there is a time in your life where people, men in particular, will see your body first. They will be extremely attracted to you as a man should be. It's natural. And at the end of the day, you will command a certain level of attention because of that. When you turn 16 and you, from that age of like 16 till about 28, your body is going to be at its peak. It's going to be at its best. And you need to understand that, but you don't need to use it as a weapon. Your body is not for everybody. It is for that person that you are with. That's what it's for. So just because people can see that you have breasts, a person can see that you have a nice shape, a nice butt, whatever the case may be, just because they see that, that does not dictate who you are. That does not dictate who you are. Your mind is what dictates who you are, the way you think and the way you carry yourself. So always be a lady. Understand that men will see you in a lot of different lights, but being who you are on the inside first will always eventually outshine it. And those that can't see past this body, your body, those are people you don't need to be giving your time, your energy, and your resources to. Okay? Daddy loves you as always. And to every other little girl that's watching this, same thing goes for you. Always be a lady. I'm Brian Redmond. This is the Relationship Rehab. And this is the very first episode of From Daddies to Daughters. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys share it. Be looking out for the rest of the videos that will come to follow. Send me those emails at therelationshiprehab@gmail.com. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff. They're in the description box. Or you can hit me at Relate Better at Twitter, and you can hit me at The Relationship Rehab at Instagram as well. I love you guys. Peace, and as always, I'm out.